All right, last time we learned how to play 3 notes on the trumpet and how to play hot cross buns. Today we're going to learn how that looks when we look at it in music. If you want to follow along in your book, it's on page 6 and we're looking at number 17. So the first note of hot cross buns is E, and we play that by pushing down our first 2 fingers. E, when we're looking at it on the music staff, looks like this. It sits on that very first line on the bottom. Our next note is D, and we push down fingers 1 and 3. And here's what D looks like when we see it in the music staff. Our last note that we learned was C. This is what C looks like. It hangs out just below the music staff. C is no fingers. Each one of these notes is a half note. Half notes get 2 counts each. This is a half rest, which also gets 2 counts. We do the same thing over again here, and now it's going to look a little bit different. This note looks a lot like this note, but there's something different about it. This half note isn't filled in. This note is filled in the center. That means it's a quarter note and it gets 1 count each. So we're going to play 4 C's and they each get 1 count. Then we're going to switch to the next note. It goes up just 1 step. So the note after C is D. We're going to play 4 D's in a row. And since they're filled in, they're quarter notes and they're going to get 1 count each. Then we're going to end playing it just like we started at the beginning. So I'd like you to take a moment and pause and read through your music in your book and play through Hot Cross Buns. When you're ready, we're going to go on to the next song. All right, so we have mastered Hot Cross Buns on the trumpet, and we are ready to move on to another song. To do this next song, we're going to have to learn a new note. If you're looking at your music in your book, it's at the top of the page. It's number 14. This note here is our new note. It sits on the second line from the bottom, and it's called G. It's played with no fingers, just like C, but G is much higher. Here's what G sounds like. Go ahead and pause the video and try playing some G's. When you feel like you can play G's, come back and hit play and we'll move on to the next thing. All right, so we feel like we can play G now. We're going to start at the beginning and play all the way to the end. Each one of the notes in this song is a quarter note or a quarter rest. That means each one gets 1 count. So we're going to play this from the beginning to the end together, and then you're going to get a chance to play it on your own. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. So your assignment for next time is to play a video, take a video of yourself playing Hot Cross Buns and upload that, and then take a second video of yourself playing number 14, Rolling Along, and upload that. Both of those are going to be uploaded as an attachment to lesson number 2.3. You do have the rest of your class today to work on this, but if you don't get it done, it will be homework and is due the next day that we have band. If you have any questions, make sure you raise your hand or come and talk to me. Happy playing!